Here's your dose of dietary delusions and stuff you should seriously spend some seconds sitting and stewing on. Alliteration. Did I look cool? Here's your dose of dietary delusions, el numero dos. If I just fix my food, I will solve all of my problems. If I can just get my diet under control, I will be happy. It's touted that 80 to 90% of your success on a fitness program is based on what you eat. And statistics show us that most of us really struggle with what we eat. So it's not really a far jump to think that if I fix what I eat, then I'll be happy. I'll solve all of my fitness woes. So why then do I believe that this is a delusion? Because we live in the information age. Newsflash. Fat is terrible for you. Throw out the fat! This just in. Fat is not bad for you. It's actually good for you. Get the fat out of the trash! And in other stories this evening, sugar is natural.
I'll take 3. No, make it 5 lumps of sugar.
I'm sorry. Sugar will kill you. With all this conflicting information, it's no wonder you get confused, and it's no wonder you get overwhelmed because you don't know really how to help yourself, so you just throw your hands up in the air and say, bucket! But your overwhelm is just an excuse. Most of us know what we need to do. We just don't follow through. Because I'm not talking about the minutia of whether you should be eating raw broccoli, steamed broccoli, or broccoli you microwave while you were hopping around on one foot under a full moon. I'm talking about the obvious things, like the things you bring home from the store where the serving size is the whole package, or food that comes at you from a window to your window, or things that normally are served as dessert and you end up eating for both of your meals. Those are the things I'm talking about.
You have that little voice in your head that tells you what you need to be doing and you're not following through.
So how do we address this? How do we approach this dietary delusion? Well, that's going to require some digging deep to uncover some of yo shit. You got to dig deep to uncover those things within you. Everybody's going to find something different within themselves. But to give you an example of some things that are very common that you might find when you're digging, here are 3 examples. Oh my God, I'm so stressed out. I have no joy in my life, and all I just want a sliver of joy. I just want a sliver, maybe just a little slice of joy, maybe just one slice of pizza, and then I just get some joy, and then I just want a little bit more joy, Lord, because I just need some joy, and I end up eating the whole pizza. Does this sound like you? Are you so overstressed that you can't even handle yourself, and you end up eating and you have no time to take care of yourself? If this is what you uncover when you start digging, well then you need to not think about food and not even approach that subject until you take a solid inventory and get real honest with yourself about why your life is so stressful and address some of that. Because chances are pretty good that your eating is just a symptom of all that stress. If you get rid of the stress, the eating will probably fall into place.
I can't believe that happened to me. I am so embarrassed.
I am so angry. I am so afraid. He didn't call me back. It must not be good enough. I'm anxious. So scared it's gonna happen. I'm really nervous it's gonna happen. If what you uncover is that you're an emotional eater, well, there's 2 things you need to do. The first thing you need to do is pull on your big girl panties and recognize that you're a human being, and all of life is not fluffy. There's gonna be good, there's gonna be bad, there's gonna be anger, there's gonna be sadness, there's gonna be a multitude of things that you're gonna feel. And it's important to allow yourself to feel them. This too shall pass. If you feel it, it goes away. The second thing you need to do is you need to call someone you trust and share those feelings with that person.
You don't have anybody you can trust. We can talk about that later. Or maybe not, because you don't trust anybody.
And that third thing that you might find while you're digging is that person that you might be where you're obsessively thinking about food all day long. After you have breakfast, all you can think about is what you're going to eat for lunch. And after lunch, you're just really trying to avoid the candies that are on the front desk at your office. And then you're also thinking about if you had that piece of candy, what would happen to the pants that you're supposed to wear. And then you end up once or twice a week overeating or eating something that you know that you shouldn't have. And then you either binge or purge or excessively exercise. When you uncover something like this, it's not that you need to change your food behaviors. No. What you need to change is your belief system. Because somewhere along the lines, you decided to believe that
imperfection means you are inadequate.
Now let me break it down for all you logical soma. Logically speaking, if you believe that being imperfect means you're inadequate, well guess what? That person you're trying to be like that you think is perfect must be inadequate. Because ain't nobody perfect, so that means we're all inadequate. So either we're all inadequate, or we are all perfect in our own uniqueness. And that's really, 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 really deep. I'm Brenda Fitness, and I approve this message.